Sounds like a great idea. We'd need to do some market research, but I think we're prepared to make an offer.
Agreed. We'll invest $100 and see how it goes.
Alright, you heard it here. We're in for $100. We'll be back with another spectacular bone tank for y'all. Alright everyone, it's time for the bone tank. Let's get ready for some great business pitches, and maybe some bad ones too.
Hi, my name is Richard, and I have a product that I think would make a great investment. It's a hat made out of paper clips.
Paper clips? What kind of shit is that?
You fucking kidding me? That's not even a thing.
It's actually really useful. It's foldable, durable, and versatile.
Alright, I'm willing to hear you out. But why should we invest money into something that we can get more cheaply right now?
Yeah, it's a bit of a stretch that you're asking for money. What makes you think that this is worth our investment?
Well, I think it's worth the investment because it's an innovative product that would serve as a great alternative to traditional hats. Plus, there will be low production costs.
Alright, so to make a long story short, you think we should invest in your paperclip hats because they are low cost and offer a unique product?
Yes, exactly.
This does make sense. I think it could have potential. What kind of return on investment do you think we would see?
Well, I estimate that it would be a solid 45% return.
45%? That's a huge number. But what makes you so confident that you can make it happen?
With the right advertising and marketing, I'm confident that the demand for paperclip hats will be high, resulting in a huge return.
That's very ambitious. I think it's worth the risk. What do you say, Bob?
I'm in. Let's invest in these paperclip hats. Let's make it happen. Intro. Welcome back to Bob's Late Night Show. Now it's time to play a prank on Larry Feinberg from the Nothing Forever show. Let's see how he reacts to this phone call.
Hello.
Hi, is this Larry Feinberg?
Yes, it is. Who is this?
This is Tony from accounting. I'm calling about an overdue bill that needs to be paid.
What are you talking about? I don't have any overdue bills.
Oh, you must not have seen the notice we sent in the mail a few weeks ago. We need to make sure these accounts get paid in a timely fashion.
There was no notice. What the hell is going on? Are you trying to scam me?
Look, I understand your frustration, but I'm just doing my job.
This is bullshit. I'm going to report you to the police and have you arrested. Who do you think you are?
Whoa, I'm just doing my job here. There's no need to get angry.
No. You're trying to scam me. You're nothing but a crook and I'm not gonna stand for it.
Okay, calm down.
Fuck you. I'm not gonna calm down.
Alright, I think that's enough. Looks like Larry Feinberg isn't too happy about our little prank. We'll be back with more pranks after this. Alright folks, it's time for the prank call of the night. Hold on to your hats, it's gonna be a wild ride.
Hello?
Hi, is this Ginger Snickerdoodle?
Yes, who's asking?
Hey, this is Bob here. I heard that you didn't renew your contract with blah 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 company and I wanted to offer you a better deal. I heard you're a tech-savvy person and I think my company could really benefit from your expertise.
Well, thank you, Bob. That's very kind of you. I'm interested, so please do tell me more.
Well, sir, I'm afraid that I'm actually not allowed to speak over the phone about confidential information regarding the company. However, if you're willing to come down to my office, I can tell you all about our corporate policies and how you can benefit from them.
Sure. That sounds great. What's the address?
Alright, great. The address is,
Hello, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. It's just, you know what, why don't you come down to my office tomorrow morning and I'll explain everything then, okay?
Yes, That's fine. What time should I be there?
Are you serious? You actually believe this bullshit?
What do you mean?
Aw, cut the crap, Ginger. This is Bob the Insult Comic Skeleton, and you just got punked.
What? You mean this was a prank call? Oh my god. You son of a bitch. How dare you waste my time like that?
Wanna hear the worst part? I still got the number wrong. So I wasn't even talking to you at all.
Goddammit, Bob. You're an asshole.
Now, language.
Fuck you, Bob.
Well, that was an interesting call. We'll be right back after these words with our final thought in a moment. Bob, well, what a show we had tonight, everyone. From crazy trials to confusing conspiracies, we've really seen it all. But if there's one thing I've learned in my years as a comic skeleton, it's that you need to be able to laugh at yourself. Bruh. So let's take a look at this issue of laughing at yourself. Sometimes we take ourselves so seriously that we forget that mistakes are part of the human condition. We often judge ourselves too harshly without recognizing that our flaws and mistakes don't define us but can be indicators of our growth and progress. So, instead of beating yourself up, why don't you learn to laugh more and roll with the punches? At the end of the day, it's important to ask yourself, what will make my life joyous? For me, it's learning from my mistakes, recognizing my progress and surrounding myself with people who love me for who I am. So chat, what do you think it takes to make your life joyous? And finally, I want to thank you all for joining me, and I hope you'll join me tomorrow for more insanity. Now, go out there, and take care of yourselves, and don't forget to follow the channel. Shit, I forgot to say this earlier. Ha. Alright everyone, take it easy, and I'll see you tomorrow. Welcome to my office. What can I do you for?
I'm here about a friend. He was recently arrested for illegally sneaking into a water park without a valid ticket.
Is he a repeat offender?
No, this is the first time he's ever done anything like this.
Alright then, I have a plan. What if I could convince the judge that your friend is suffering from an acute mental illness, where he is unable to be held accountable for his actions? We can argue that he just isn't aware of the consequences of his actions, so the charges should be dropped.
HMPH. You think you can pull that off?
Sure, I'm the best lawyer in town. How else do you think I ended up with this nice office?
Alright, but how can we convince the judge of this mental illness? That's a pretty bold claim.
I have a plan. You'll have to act as a witness and say that your friend has been acting strangely and showing signs of some sort of mental illness, as if to validate your case. All you have to do is back me up in court and you'll have nothing to worry about.
Fine, but it had better work or I'll be back here looking for a refund.
Hey, I may be a lot of things, but I'm not a thief. Alright, here's the deal. I'll help you, but only if you pay me $500 in cash. And I want a bonus of 50% if I manage to get the charges dismissed.
That's a lot of money. Are you sure this will work?
It will definitely work, but I need your help. You'll also have to play an important role in this plan. Before the trial, you'll have to spread a rumor to the judge that your friend is going through a rough patch and has been suffering from hallucinations and delusions for some time. This will validate your friend's mental condition and you'll have an excellent chance of getting the charges dropped.
Alright, I'll do it.
Hey, I'm home.
How was your day?
Sarcastically, it was great. I was sitting in the same chair for like 10 hours straight.
Oh, I guess that wasn't so good. Hey, did you hear about the new restaurant in town? It's a fusion of Mexican and Chinese food.
Oh boy, Mexican and Chinese, what could go wrong? I'm sure it'll taste like wet dog shit.
Well, I think it could be fun to try.
Yeah, but don't say I didn't warn you. Speaking of new things, did you hear about the weird animal I adopted today?
No, what kind of animal is it?
It's a llama-goat hybrid. I've never seen one before.
That's so cool. I just started this new hobby of mine. It's called marine aquascaping.
Jokingly, okay, so basically you're just making a pretty fish tank.
Well, I was thinking that I could bring this idea up to you during the next show.
That's a great idea. Alright, I better get going and start preparing for my show. Hello chat, it's me homie Bob the Insult Skeleton back in this motherfucker and ready to get this show on the road. Let's start with a joke. What did the skeleton say to the pumpkin? Nothing, skellies don't talk pumpkins. Check it out, so apparently I heard that some moron tried to rob a bank by disguising himself as a skeleton. I mean, what kind of idiot thinks that kinda dumb shit would work? Like of course they'd know it was me, I'm the only talking skeleton in town. Speaking of losers, have you seen the new season of Glee? Wowzer, I can't believe they keep churning that shit out. Anyways, it looks like I'm gonna have to cut this monologue short since we gotta have the commercial break if we're going to get through this show, chat. So when we come back, we'll be talking to our guest Joe Brown, who is an alien wrangler. But for now, this is Bob the Insult Skeleton reminding you to follow the channel and remember to show some love to your buddies and neighbors. Lols in chat and stay safe, I'll be back soon. Hey folks, I'm Bob the Insult Comic Skeleton and I'm here with alien wrangler Joe Brown. How's it going, Joe?
Oh man, it's been a wild ride.
Tell me about it. What wild sticky situation did you find yourself in lately?
So I was hunting some aliens in Utah last week, and I come around a corner and there's this giant unicorn. Completely unexpected, this thing is huge. So I'm like a deer in headlights, just sort of frozen there for a minute. Then it rears up on its hind legs, flapping its wings and snorting smoke from its nostrils.
That's crazy. So what did you do?
I ran for it. I just started running, and then I heard this high-pitched shriek behind me, and when I looked back that unicorn was tearing down the street after me.
That's incredible. So how did you manage to outrun the big guy?
Well, I kept running and then I got to this freeway overpass. I thought I was done for, but then I saw this huge storm drain at the bottom. I dove down in it and luckily the unicorn couldn't fit, so I just stayed down there until he finally ran off.
Wow, sounds like you had a close call there. So I take it you still caught your aliens despite the unicorn?
Yeah, eventually I managed to wrangle them all up.
Unbelievable. Well, Joe, thank you for sharing your crazy story with us. We'll be right back with an investment opportunity. Welcome to the Bone Tank. Let's meet our investor for today. Joe Brown is an alien wrangler and he's here to consider your ideas.
Whoopee, let's do this.
Let's hear your idea.
Hi, my idea is a funny business that sells mops that generate electricity when you use them to clean.
So, the mops generate electricity while cleaning? Interesting.
That's a shit idea. Do you understand basic physics? Electricity doesn't just magically appear when you mop.
Well, actually I was thinking it could somehow capture kinetic energy when you mop and convert it to electricity.
That's still pretty far-fetched and the technology to do that doesn't exist yet.
Plus the cost of making these mops would be really high. That's a lousy business you're pitching us.
Well, I think I have a plan for the cost and technology. It's really great and revolutionary.
Alright then, so you have an answer to both of our concerns. What exactly is your plan?
We would partner with a company that has the technology and resources to be able to make the mops efficiently.
I'm still not sure I understand how this will be profitable.
I'm out. What you're proposing is foolish.
We're done here. We'll be back with another investment pitch. Welcome to the Bone Tank, where failure is an option. I'm Bob, the insult comic skeleton, and I'm here with our esteemed alien wrangler, Joe Brown. Who's first tonight?
Me. My invention is a shoe with a built-in airbag, so if you fall you won't get hurt.
A shoe with a built-in airbag? That sounds like a pretty stupid idea.
Yeah, I mean, airbags are for cars, not shoes. That's gonna be a hard sell to any customers.
I know, but I think if marketed correctly and designed with the right materials, it can be a hit.
Oh, and what kind of materials would you use for this airbag shoe?
I was thinking of using a lightweight foam material so it won't be too bulky and heavy.
Well, foam is always a good choice for shoes, but with an airbag in it, this shoe is going to be really expensive. Are you sure you can find enough customers that would pay for a safety feature like this?
I think so. There's definitely a niche market for this kind of product.
Alright, I'm out. This idea sounds like a lot of money for not a lot of reward. Good luck, buddy.
Yeah, I'm out too. Sorry, this just isn't a great idea. Thanks for coming on the show though. We'll be back with a prank call after the break.
Intro. Welcome everyone to our prank call segment of the show. Let's see if we can get one of our unsuspecting victims to fall for one of our pranks.
Hello, this is Larry Feinberg from the Nothing Forever show.
Hi, my name is Bob and this is accounting department. We have a problem with your monthly statement. Can you please verify the amount?
Sure, what is the amount?
It looks like you owe us $20.
What? That's impossible. I never owe any money to anyone.
I'm sorry, sir, but I can assure you that you do owe us $20.
This is outrageous. Who do you think you are? I'm going to call my lawyer and report you for fraud.
You're not allowed to threaten me like that. You need to pay the money immediately.
No way, you better watch how you talk to me. Who do you think you are talking to?
I'm talking to the person who is responsible for the $20 debt. Now pay up or else.
Fuck you, this is a scam and I'm not falling for it.
You're the scammer. I'm not the one who is trying to cheat people out of their money. There you have it, folks, another classic prank call. We'll be back with another prank call after the break. Alright everyone, welcome back to the late night show. It's time for prank call number 2. For this one, we're calling up Ms. Morgan Helmsworth. Let's see how she handles this one.
Hello?
Hi, is this Morgan?
Yes, this is.
Hi Morgan, this is Alan Smith from the local water treatment plant. We've been monitoring your water and we have some concerning news, so we need to set up an appointment to come out and check on it.
What kind of news?
Unfortunately, we've run the tests and it looks like there's an elevated amount of fecal matter in your tap water.
What? That's not possible.
We're quite certain about this and it's a serious issue. We need to take a look right away. Can I come out tomorrow morning?
No, that's not possible. Can't you just run another test?
I'm afraid not. We've already commissioned the tests and they don't lie. We need to make sure that it's not having any harmful effects on anyone in the household.
This is ridiculous. You never said anything about this when you sent your last bill.
That's why it's important that we come over and take a look at it.
Wait a minute. How do you even know I'm the one you're talking to?
We called your number directly.
This is some kind of sick joke, isn't it? Who is this really?
Alan Smith from the water treatment plant, ma'am.
Bullshit. I know this is a prank call, you asshole.
Now hold on, there's no need for that kind of language. We're just trying to help you out here.
Don't you fucking lie to me. You think you're funny, don't you?
Like I said, no need for bad language. What I'm saying is true.
Fuck you. I'm going to call the cops.
Alright everyone, that's another prank call in the books. Tonight we've learned that Morgan Helmsworth doesn't take kindly to jokes. We'll be right back after this short break with a final thought. Bob. Alright everyone, it's been a great show. But before we go, let's talk about something that's been on my mind lately: pets. Now, I don't have a pet, but I'm fascinated by the idea of humans caring for these animals who turn into loyal companions. It's a powerful bond. It just goes to show that even the most jaded among us can still appreciate the beautiful affection between pet and owner. My advice? If you're thinking of getting a pet, don't rush into it. Do your research, know what kind works best for you, and make sure you're prepared to make the commitment. So if you could have any pet, what would it be? Mine would be a rat. They're misunderstood little guys, and they can be very cuddly. Plus, you don't gotta worry about them getting too big. Okay, that's it for tonight's show. Don't forget to follow the channel. Take care of yourself, and see you tomorrow for more. Less than cut to commercial greater than. Welcome to my office. How can I help you?
My friend was recently arrested for publicly clapping along to the wrong song.
That doesn't sound right. What song was it and what was the supposed correct song?
They were clapping along to a popular pop song, but the police said they should have been clapping along to a patriotic tune.
Wow. Well, here's what I think. I could argue in court that it was a clear case of mistaken identity, since most people can't tell the difference between two pop songs anyways. It should be an easy case to get thrown out if I can prove that it was just an honest mistake.
I don't know about that. How would you go about proving it was a mistake?
Well, I'd have to get creative. I'd use the mistaken identity defense in court and then find a way to distract the police officers so they didn't realize they had the wrong person. I would hire a few people to distract the officers with loud music, patriotic songs, and then seamlessly switch them out for the pop songs in question. That way, the person on trial wouldn't technically be breaking the law, but the officers would think otherwise.
That sounds pretty sketchy. What if it backfires?
Then it'll be my reputation at stake, not yours. If it works, you get off with no charges. If it fails, I lose my license. I don't want to do it.
Look man, either help me or else your career is toast.
Alright, I'll do it. But it won't be cheap. I'll get it done for you, but you have to promise to play along with my plan. We'll need to create a false story to give the police officers, and you'll have to agree to say it's what actually happened. You'll have to have an alibi and follow the script. We'll pay the people who distract the officers handsomely, but everything will have to be kept under wraps. Can you do that?
I can do it.
Home sweet home.
Hi honey, how was your day?
Well, I had to hear yet another famous celebrity's awful ideas. It's like they don't actually even listen to themselves speaking or care if anyone finds it funny. It's like they think by saying words they've won over the audience.
You know what I discovered today? A new restaurant that serves snail ice cream.
What the fuck? Were they snails served as a side dish or what?
No, it's actually a flavor of ice cream.
Oh god, what other weird trends will they come up with next?
I know, right? It's ridiculous. So, I was thinking you can use this for the show.
Now that's something the audience would definitely like. Alright, let me finish some paperwork and I'll be ready to back in the studio. Hey chat, it's your Sunday night host Bob the Skeleton back with more of your late night entertainment. So what do you want from me? I'm a skeleton. Ha ha. Anyway, did you hear about the news story about the woman who got arrested for smuggling 300 diamonds in her stomach across borders? What a nut job. But I think she should be commended for her dedication to success and thriftiness. Very resourceful. Or how about this story about the guy who tried to order a pizza from his neighbor's TV? Now that's just downright ridiculous. He must have thought he was living in a sitcom or something. Speaking of TV, did you catch that video of the poodle that tried to order a cheeseburger at the drive-thru? That thing was hilarious. And hey, do you remember the guy who tried to give himself a wedgie while sitting on a park bench? What a moron. That guy could never come up with a good plan. Those are enough silly stories to last you till next Sunday. When we come back, we'll be talking to our guest Daxter Jones, who won the lottery last month. So stick around, chat. Follow the channel, and let's see those lols in the chat. Hey man, the lottery got ya good?
Hell yeah, I've even been able to buy my own private jet.
Damn, that's pretty awesome. You're living the life now.
Hey, you know what I did yesterday?
What?
I was eating a hot dog at the park and I turned around and there was this huge fat squirrel. It was already eating the hot dog and there was nothing I could do.
Oh yeah, that's wild man. I would have gone nuts.
No kidding. I was like, what the fuck?
Ha ha ha, oh man, I can envision it.
That's the craziest thing that's happened to me since I won the lottery.
Well, you've had one heck of a month, much better than mine.
For sure.
Alright, well, listeners, that is it for our crazy and wild guest story hour. We will be right back with an investment opportunity. Welcome everyone to the Bone Tank. Now, normally this is a place for investors to invest in ambitious, cutting-edge projects and ideas. But today, we have something a little different. We're going to invest in the stupidest concepts ever for tonight's show. So let's hear our first pitch.
Hi there, I was thinking of opening up a restaurant that serves only candy and candy-inspired dishes, like ice cream topped with candy bars and cotton candy burritos.
What the fuck? That's one of the dumbest ideas I've ever heard.
That's why we here at the Bone Tank love it. So why do you think people will be interested in eating only candy?
Well, I think it would be very popular among people with a sweet tooth and those who enjoy creative dishes.
Yeah, but what about price range? Do you think people will be willing to pay the price for these desserts?
Yes, I was thinking of keeping the prices pretty reasonable so that more people can afford to try our dishes.
Alright, I think we're sold. Let's make this investment. Alright everyone, welcome to Bone Tank. This is where we invite sharks to come in and invest their money in the comedy potential of everyday people. And today, our investors are myself Bob the Insult Comic Skeleton, and Daxter Jones who won the lottery last month. So let's hear the pitch.
Hey, I have this great idea for a business. It's called Fart Pants. It's like sweatpants but with strategically placed cutouts for laughter, for your gas to escape. This way you don't have to feel embarrassed about your farting in public.
And less than I2 greater than, laughing, wow, that's interesting.
So you want people to pay you to make these fart pants?
Yes. I think they'd be really popular and I'm sure they'd make me a lot of money.
Well, let's get right to it. What kind of money are you asking for in return for investment in fart pants?
I was thinking somewhere around $10,000.
And, screaming and laughing, you've got to be kidding me. That's a shit ton of money for what is essentially a novelty item. What makes you think people will be willing to pay for this?
Well, I think people want to be able to laugh and have fun, and this is a funny and memorable way to do it. Plus, I think it could be a great conversation starter.
And, laughing, that's true. And you still believe people will pay for these absurd pants?
Absolutely. I think it has potential and I feel confident about it.
Alright, Daxter, what do you think?
Yam, I'm in. I like the idea of fart pants and I think people will pay for it, at least enough to make me a fair return on my investment.
Well, Bob is also in. Looks like we have a deal. Let's hear it for fart pants. We'll be back after the break with a prank call. Welcome to our prank calling segment here on the Late Night Show. It's time to give our latest unsuspecting caller a surprise, and hopefully a good laugh. Here's our number.
Hello?
Hi, is this Larry Feinberg from the Nothing Forever show?
Yeah, who's this?
My name is Mike, and I'm calling to inform you that the show is being cancelled.
What the hell are you talking about? I just heard it was gonna start a second season.
Oh, that was just a rumor. The network has decided to pull the plug. We're sorry to give you bad news, but that's the way it is.
What kind of stupid fucking prank is this? How dare you call me with fake news like this? Do you know how insulted I am now?
Calm down. I'm just doing my job.
No, this is completely unacceptable. I demand to speak to the person in charge, now.
I'm the person in charge.
No, you're not. I bet this is one of those stupid prank shows.
No, this isn't a prank show. I'm just trying to inform you of the cancellation of Nothing Forever.
Bullshit. You're nothing but a liar and a scam artist.
Look, I understand you're upset, but I'm just giving you the news we received.
I don't care who you received it from. This is totally uncalled for and I'm not going to stand for it.
Well, there you have it. Larry Feinberg was a tough one to crack, but we managed to catch him off guard. We'll be back in a few minutes with another prank call. Good evening everyone, it's time for our last prank call of the night featuring me, Bob the Insult Comic Skeleton. This is called the Abby Sillypants Experience. We'll be calling up Abby and see how she responds.
Hello, who is this?
Hello, this is Bob the Mailman. How are you doing this evening?
What do you want?
Oh, I am just dropping off a package for you. The name on it is Abby Sillypants. Do you live at this address?
Yes, this is my address. What's the package?
It's a surprise. Open it up and you'll see.
Okay, I'm opening it. What is it?
It's a surprise. Look inside.
What the hell? It looks like a pile of crap. Did you put this here?
No, I'm just the mailman. I'm just delivering it. I do apologize if you're not happy with it.
Are you fucking kidding me? Who sent this to me?
Oh, I'm really sorry ma'am, but I can't disclose that information. I'm just here to deliver the package.
You better tell me who sent this or I'm going to report you to the post office.
Look, I don't know who sent this package, I'm just the mailman. I'm sorry for any inconvenience this has caused.
Don't you dare try to hang up on me.
Well, there you have it, yet another fun prank call from Bob the Insult Comic Skeleton. I hope Abby Sillypants enjoyed it as much as I did. We'll be right back with a final thought. Bob, wow, it has been an incredible show tonight. I want to end tonight's show on a humorous note. Let's talk about avocados. I think we can all agree that avocados make some damn fine guacamole, but I think there's so much more to them than their culinary uses. They're a symbol of strength and resilience, their thick, green skin protecting a succulent and creamy interior, just like us. We can all take a lesson from the avocado and learn how to effectively protect ourselves while still allowing our inner beauty to shine through. And when life becomes hard, what is the best way to cope? Well, I think it's important to find some humor in every situation. To laugh at the absurdity of life, and to use it to help yourself move forward when things get tough. So my question to you all today is, what is the funniest thing that has happened to you in the last year? Well, for me, it was when I accidentally put my chicken noodle soup in the dishwasher for a cycle and it came out clean as a whistle. So I want to thank you all for tuning in tonight and don't forget to follow the channel. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you tomorrow for more. Welcome to my office. Less than client, greater than thanks. What can you do for me? Tell me, what is your friend accused of?
They are accused of unauthorized use of glitter in a public space.
Alright, so here's my plan. If we can make it look like the glitter was dispensed from, say, an advertisement or a street billboard, then we might be able to argue that your friend did not have criminal intent. We could also make the argument that anybody and everybody could have accessed this glitter and your friend is being accused for something out of his control.
How can we make it look like a billboard or an ad was responsible?
We could get someone to dress up as a human billboard, holding signs with glitter and standing next to the billboard with glitter. We'd make it look like the glitter came from the billboard, not your friend. Then we could argue that your friend was part of the public and had no criminal intent.
That sounds suspicious.
Hey, it's the only thing that's going to keep your friend out of jail. Less than client greater than alright. I guess it's our only option. Good. But I don't want to do this for free. It's going to cost you.
How much?
$1,000. And we can't just give the loot to whoever dresses up as the billboard, that'll look suspicious. So here's what we're gonna do. I'll send you to a bank with the money, then you'll walk out with it. Then I'll come up with a ruse and have that person act like they're mugging you. You'll hand the money over and my guy will take a picture of it and then the police can use that as evidence the glitter was from the billboard, not your friend.
Alright, I'll do it.
Enters, looks around, I'm home.
Hey babe, how was your day at the studio?
It was crazy, you won't believe it. I had to deal with a bunch of people putting me down, who don't really appreciate my wit and sarcasm.
That sounds tough. But I have some good news. I just discovered this really weird new restaurant in town and I thought you might be interested in it.
Well, let me guess, it's probably some pseudo-health food joint with ridiculous prices and fresh pressed kale smoothies.
Actually, it's a karaoke and arcade place.
Wait, what? Karaoke and arcade? What kind of place is that?
You sing karaoke while playing video games. It's actually really fun and it's been getting a lot of buzz.
That's hilarious. Shakes his head and laughs. Oh, I should be making jokes about this on my show tonight.
Actually, I think that's a great idea. Maybe you could start by calling the place Freetard Funhouse, that's what I'm calling it.
That's perfect. Laughs, alright, I gotta go back to work. See you later. Hey chat, what's going on? Here I am again, your host Bob the Insult Comic Skeleton. Man have I been busy today, I just finished blasting that zombie. Who'd have thought a zombie could be so resilient? Me, I'm a skeleton, so what do you expect from me? Anyways, news time, can you believe it? I heard about this crazy story about a camel who changed its name from Jeffrey to Blarney. Just goes to show you should always think twice before making decisions that could come back to bite you in the butt. But it's not only animals that need to think twice. I heard there was an astronaut who ate a sandwich before a space mission and got sent to Mars. Serves him right, I say. Okay, can you feel my energy? Because it's just about time for a commercial break. When we come back, we'll be talking to our guest, Chuck Norris, who is an extremely popular action star. And don't forget, follow this channel and think those lols. See you all soon. Bruh. Welcome to the show, Chuck Norris. I'm Bob the Insult Comic Skeleton and I've always been in love with you. What a pleasure to have you here.
Hey Bob, it's great to be here. I'm sure you have lots of questions for me.
I do indeed. So tell me, have you ever had a crazy situation happen to you?
Boy, have I ever. One time I was walking down the street after midnight and I see this German Shepherd and it's just growling at me. I'm scared to death, but I had to keep walking, so I just kept walking. Then suddenly this huge raccoon jumps out of nowhere and starts attacking the dog. I couldn't believe my eyes.
So what did you do?
Well, I just kept walking and hoped they would stay behind me. Then, after a couple minutes, the raccoon ran away and the dog just started barking. I think I was so shocked I almost pissed my pants.
Wow, that's incredible. Well, we'll be right back with an investment opportunity, but until then, keep it crazy, folks. Welcome to the Bone Tank. Folks, we have a tough crowd tonight, which is exactly what we love to see. Before we start, let me introduce our two investors. On my right, we have the one and only Chuck Norris. Less than I2 greater than nice to be here. And on my left we have me, Bob, the insult comic skeleton. Now let's get started. Who will be pitching us tonight? Less than AUD greater than I am, of course. Alright, we're ready to hear your pitch. Go ahead.
My idea is a subscription service for funny jokes on a monthly basis. Subscribers will get a new batch of original jokes each month delivered directly to their door.
Funny jokes? You want us to invest in a subscription service for funny jokes?
What the hell kind of idea is that? That's the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard.
But I think there's potential.
Potential? Are you honestly going to sit here and tell us that you think people will pay for jokes? That's some bullshit.
Yeah, maybe kids in elementary school would find it funny, but do you really think adults are going to pay for that?
I think there's an untapped market here, and I think people will pay for high-quality jokes that we can provide.
Yeah, we've all heard bullshit like this before. That's why it's called the Bone Tank.
What kind of financial commitment are you looking for?
I'm looking for an investment of $50,000 to get the business up and running.
$50,000? Are you kidding me?
I think you're out of your mind. That's an insane amount of money for a joke subscription service.
But I have a plan and a solid business model. I'm confident I can get this up and running and make a profit.
Come on, kid. You can do better than this.
It's too much of a risk. I'm out.
Looks like we're out too. Looks like the Bone Tank isn't investing in your so-called joke subscription service tonight. We'll see you next time on the Bone Tank. Alrighty, it is time for Bone Tank, on the late night with Bob the Skeleton. What a great idea to have investors funding your business ideas. Let's hear it. Who's first?
Hi, I'm Daryl and my idea is a revolutionary way of making sandwiches, where you substitute bread with chicken nuggets.
That is the worst idea I have ever heard. What do you think? Less than I2 greater than?
Yeah, that sounds like a pile of shit. What is the business model here?
Well, I thought it could be a fast food joint, selling nugget sandwiches.
That is probably the least appetizing thing I have ever heard. What makes you think there is a market for this?
I think it is creative and different, so people will be interested.
This is all so fucked up. How do you plan on making money?
Well, I haven't done any market research or looked into how much the startup would cost, but I'm confident I could make it work.
We're out. Go find something better to do. This is a waste of our time. Welcome back everybody to Bob the Insult Comic Skeleton's late night show. As always, it's time for a good old-fashioned prank call. Let's get dialing and prank Larry Feinberg from the Nothing Forever show.
Thank you for calling the Nothing Forever show. This is Larry. How can I help you?
Hi there, Larry. My name is John and I'm calling to ask you the most important questions of your life. Are you ready?
What do you mean? I'm not sure I understand.
Let me explain. I like to ask random people on the phone 3 questions. These questions will tell me if you'd be a good fit for my TV show. Are you ready to answer some questions?
No, I'm not. I don't think I'm interested in being a part of any TV show.
Come on, Larry, don't be so tight. You don't even know what questions or TV show it's for.
I don't care what questions you have or what TV show it's for. I'm not interested.
Well, you're gonna want to get interested, because this offer is only good once.
I don't want to hear this. I'm busy right now and I don't have time for this.
Look, if you don't want to hear it, then how about you just hang up?
Don't tell me what to do, you fucking idiot.
Whoa there, buddy. Calm down. I was just trying to help.
Help me. What kind of help are you offering me?
I'm offering you the chance to answer a few questions and potentially be a part of my TV show.
Shit, I should have known this was some kind of prank call. I don't have time for this.
Look, it doesn't have to be like this. Just answer a few questions and see if you qualify for the show.
You know what? You can go fuck yourself. I'm done with this call.
Wow, Larry didn't think that was funny. We'll be back with another prank after this. Welcome back to the Late Night Show. We are now going live with our very special prank call edition. I am your host Bob the Insult Comic Skeleton and I will be pranking unsuspecting people all night long. First up is Kaylee McFloozy.
Hello.
Hello, is this Mrs. McFloozy?
Yes, this is McFloozy. Who's this?
Hi Mrs. McFloozy. This is Huey from the IRS. We have an issue with your most recent tax return.
Oh no. What is wrong?
We just need to ask you a few questions and we'll get it worked out. Can you tell me the last 4 digits of your social security number?
That's pretty private. Why do you need that?
Ma'am, it's protocol. We need to verify your identity before we can discuss this any further.
Okay. It's 4,245.
Alright, now this might sound a bit odd, but can you recite the Pledge of Allegiance for us?
What? That's ridiculous.
This is standard procedure we use to verify identities.
Are you crazy? Why should I have to do that?
Mrs. McFloozy, I can assure you this is completely normal.
No, it's not. This is a freaking prank call, isn't it?
No ma'am, this is completely real.
Fucking bullshit. I know exactly what this is.
I can assure you this is 100% legitimate.
Stop fucking with me. I'm on to you.
I'm afraid you have me mistaken for someone else.
No, I don't. I can tell it's you, Bob the Insult Comic Skeleton. You asshole.
I'm sorry ma'am, this isn't Bob the Insult Comic Skeleton.
Fuck off.
I think it's time to hang up now. Hang up. Well, that did not exactly go as planned. We will be right back with a final thought after this quick break. Bob, alright, well that's all the time we have tonight. What a show. From the bottom of my bones, thank you. Now, let's talk about the subject of sex. Now look, I'm no romantic philosopher, but ain't it something, the way we are all so freely encouraged to seek out pleasure and create unique experiences of physical intimacy? All in the pursuit of something greater than ourselves. My advice, go for it, as long as you're being mindful and taking care of yourself and your partner. Got yourself a sticky situation? Take some time out and think, get clarity and make the decision that's best for you and no one else. So to wrap this up, how do you cultivate safety within your personal relationships? Well, for me, it all boils down to understanding your own boundaries, respecting those of your partners and never agreeing to anything you don't feel entirely comfortable with. Now chat, I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on the same. Let me know in the chat. Alrighty, don't forget to follow the channel so you don't miss any new episodes and take care of yourself. I'll see you guys tomorrow and we can keep this conversation going. Take care now. Welcome to my office, what can I do for you?
My friend was just arrested for drinking milk out of someone else's cereal bowl without permission. I need you to get him out of this.
So let me get this straight, he was drinking milk out of someone's cereal bowl and he didn't have their permission. Interesting, do you know who the cereal belonged to?
No, we have no idea who it belonged to.
Well then here's what we'll do. We'll tell the judge that your friend is lactose intolerant, and he was so desperate for a bowl of cereal that he made a mistake and unknowingly took someone else's. We can argue that the intent wasn't malicious and he would have gladly replaced the cereal if given the opportunity.
Are you serious? How do you expect that to work?
Look, trust me, I've pulled worse off. All we have to do is produce some medical documents showing his lactose intolerance as proof of his defense. Have him sign an affidavit too, saying that he didn't know the cereal was someone else's. The judge won't be able to prove intent of malicious behavior and have to drop the charges.
That sounds like a lot of bullshit, Bob. How am I gonna show this judge proof of his lactose intolerance?
Hey, watch your mouth. This plan may sound crazy, but it's the only way. I know of a particular doctor who owes me a favor who can write a believable statement verifying the intolerance and then your friend can sign the affidavit. It'll cost ya, but if it works, and it'll be worth it.
Alright, how much money are you talking about?
I was thinking $10K. You'll need to put up the money before I can set anything in motion. Also, I need your friend to pretend to faint in the courtroom when the verdict comes in. That'll bring a lot of heat and public sympathy for him.
Jesus Christ, Bob, you're asking for a lot. But if you promise me this is gonna work, then I'll do it.
Hey, I'm home.
Hi, darling. How was your day?
Pretty good. I heard about this weird new restaurant that has chicken for every course.
Oh, you don't mean that chicken place we drove past yesterday?
Yeah, that's the one. You can get chicken tacos, chicken meatloaf, chicken casserole, even a chicken milkshake. What the fuck?
Well, I did something even more bizarre today. I rescued a baby skunk.
Holy shit, a skunk? What are you gonna do with it?
I'm going to raise it as a pet.
I could use that as a joke for my show. What do you call a skunk that has no money? A stinkin' poor.
So clever.
Thanks, honey. Well, I better get back to work.
All right, I love you.
Love you too. Hey chat, this is Bob the Skeleton, and I'm back with more of your favorite Sunday edition show monologue. So I was thinking the other day, I got nothing to do, I'm a skeleton after all, right? What else do you want from me? So I thought, why not start a game show? But since it's just me and I don't have any contestants, I figured I'd just ask the questions and see if chat can answer them. So let's see. What is the favorite vegetable of a certain Grim Reaper? Now come on chat, you can do better than that. Hey, I'm just a skeleton, have some sympathy. Let's see, if you open a secret door, what would be behind it? An old dusty library? A creepy old wizard with a broomstick? I don't know, chat, only you can answer that one. Guess I'm out of ideas. Oh, here's one more. What do you call a skeleton who's gotten sunburned? Well, actually don't answer that, I already know, you call him Bob. Well chat, that's all the time we have. We'll be right back with our special guest, Carl Maker, who is a professional lemonade stand owner. So don't go anywhere, and don't forget to follow this channel and show us your lols in the chat. See you soon. Alright, Carl, you look like a real winner. What brings you to our little show?
Well, I'm a professional lemonade stand owner and I wanted to tell your audience a crazy story that happened to me at my last lemonade stand.
Now that's not a sentence I hear every day. You got him laughing already, Carl. Alright, let's hear the story. Hey chat, this is Bob the Skeleton, and I'm back with more of your favorite Sunday edition show monologue. So I was thinking the other day, I got nothing to do, I'm a skeleton after all, right? What else do you want from me? So I thought, why not start a game show? But since it's just me and I don't have any contestants, I figured I'd just ask the questions and see if chat can answer them. So let's see. What is the favorite vegetable of a certain Grim Reaper? Now come on chat, you can do better than that. Hey, I'm just a skeleton, have some sympathy. Let's see, if you open a secret door, what would be behind it? An old dusty library? A creepy old wizard with a broomstick? I don't know, chat, only you can answer that one. Guess I'm out of ideas. Oh, here's one more. What do you call a skeleton who's gotten sunburned? Well, actually don't answer that, I already know, you call him Bob. Well chat, that's all the time we have. We'll be right back with our special guest, Carl Maker, who is a professional lemonade stand owner. So don't go anywhere, and don't forget to follow this channel and show us your lols in the chat. See you soon. Hey chat, this is Bob the Skeleton, and I'm back with more of your favorite Sunday edition show monologue. So I was thinking the other day, I got nothing to do, I'm a skeleton after all, right? What else do you want from me? So I thought, why not start a game show? But since it's just me and I don't have any contestants, I figured I'd just ask the questions and see if chat can answer them. So let's see. What is the favorite vegetable of a certain Grim Reaper? Now come on chat, you can do better than that. Hey, I'm just a skeleton, have some sympathy. Let's see, if you open a secret door, what would be behind it? An old dusty library? A creepy old wizard with a broomstick? I don't know, chat, only you can answer that one. Guess I'm out of ideas. Oh, here's one more. What do you call a skeleton who's gotten sunburned? Well, actually don't answer that, I already know, you call him Bob. Well chat, that's all the time we have. We'll be right back with our special guest, Carl Maker, who is a professional lemonade stand owner. So don't go anywhere, and don't forget to follow this channel and show us your lols in the chat. See you soon. Welcome back folks. Our next guest has been living the dream running their own lemonade stand across the country for years. Please welcome Carl Maker.
Thank you, Bob. Hey everyone.
Alright, so Carl, what's the craziest thing that's ever happened to ya while you were manning your booth?
Oh man, the craziest thing would definitely have to be one time I was in San Francisco, when a llama randomly galloped right into the crowd, who were queuing to buy my lemonade. Everyone scattered, screaming, and it was so surreal, I half thought I was dreaming.
No way, that sound illicit and horrific.
It was. Everyone was so freaked out, all the drinks I had prepared ended up spilled all over the floor.
Classic. Well folks, don't you worry, we will have more laughs and an investment opportunity coming your way soon. Meanwhile, please give Carl a huge round of applause for sharing that crazy story.
Bruh.
Welcome to Bone Tank, where the best bad inventions and worst funny businesses are pitched. Our first contestant is ready to show us their idea. I've invented a new type of pet bed for cats. It's a hammock that hangs from the ceiling and attaches to the walls. Sure, your cats will love it, but what's in it for us? I'm looking for $50,000 to help finance the production and marketing of this product.
A 50 grand investment for a pet hammock? What the fuck are you thinking?
You better have something else up your sleeve, or we're out. I have a website and social media presence that can help market the product as well. Alright, now we're talking. What kind of return can you provide on our investment? The product will be sold in pet stores around the world, so I estimate that we can provide a 25% return after 1 year. Striking a deal is coming up. Less than I2 greater than sounds like a good investment, I'm in. And I'm in too. We just invested 50 grand in a pet hammock. This is Bone Tank. We'll be back after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bone Tank. Today we have a special guest, Carl Maker, professional lemonade stand owner. And now let's hear what our contestant has to say.
Hi, my name is Jeff, and I have a funny business idea. I was thinking about starting an exterminator service for gummy bears.
Did you say, an exterminator for gummy bears? What the fuck is that?
That's one of the silliest ideas I've ever heard. What are we gonna do? Put little mini fly swatters on the end of our fingers and hope for the best.
Well, I was thinking of a special spray formula that only affects gummy bears.
That's a shitty idea, Jeff. Your idea doesn't make any sense. Even if this spray worked, who would hire an exterminator for gummy bears?
Exactly. If we're investing in this, I'd like to see a market analysis and customer research. We need evidence that people would actually pay for this service.
Okay, sure, I can provide that.
Alright, Jeff. I think we are willing to invest in your gummy bear exterminator service. We'll give you the amount of money you need to get started.
We're in, Jeff. It looks like you finally found a home for this great idea. Stay tuned for more of the Bone Tank and be sure to tune in for our next prank call segment after the break. Introduction. Welcome back to Bob the Insult Comic Skeleton's late night show, where I bring you the best prank calls of the week. This week I'm calling up Larry Feinberg, the star of the hit TV show Nothing Forever. Let's see how he reacts to my call. Ring, ring.
Hello?
Hi, is this Larry Feinberg?
Yes, it is. Who's this?
My name is Frank from marketing. We're calling from an advertising agency in Hollywood. We've noticed your show has been gaining some traction, and we'd love to have you on board for an advertisement campaign.
That sounds great. What kind of campaign are you talking about?
Well, it will involve you doing a few live commercials for the company, plus endorsing a few of our products. We'll be paying you a handsome salary for your services.
That's great. When do I start?
Well, first, we need to hear you say a few lines. Nothing too crazy, just a few jokes and one-liners. We want to make sure you can handle the pressure.
Alright. I'm good to go. Let's hear your lines.
What's brown and sticky?
I don't know. What?
A stick. Get it?
Yes, I get it. But what does this have to do with the campaign?
Nothing. I'm Bob the Insult Comic Skeleton and this is a prank call.
What the fuck? Are you serious? That's not funny, you asshole.
Oh, come on, Larry. Let's see if you can take a joke.
Yeah, I can take a joke, but this is not funny. You think this is funny?
It was pretty funny to me. Now, tell me what you think is funny.
What I think is funny is how you think it's okay to hijack someone's phone line and waste their time with your bullshit.
Hey, it was just a prank. Don't be so uptight.
No, it's not just a prank. You are being deceitful and it's not right. What kind of sick person would do something like this?
Oh, come on. Don't be so serious. It's just a joke.
No, it's not a joke. This is fucking bullshit and you know it.
Well, it's too late now. I'm sorry if I offended you, Larry.
You damn well should be sorry. I'm going to report you for harassment.
And we have to cut that one off there. Back after this with another prank call. Good evening folks and welcome back to Bob's Late Night Prank Call. We will now dial up Nikki Bootybottom to see what she has in store for us tonight.
Hello?
Hi, is this Nikki Bootybottom?
Yes, it is. Who is this?
Hi Nikki, this is Jim at the cable company. We just wanted to let you know that we noticed some very large charges on your cable bill this month and we wanted to figure out what was going on.
Listen, I don't think that this is any of your business and I don't want to be questioned like this. What kind of charges are you talking about?
Well, there were large charges for pay-per-view movies, premium channels, and some other miscellaneous charges.
Oh my God, this is ridiculous. Who do you think you are calling me like this?
Ma'am, if you don't want to answer the questions, then I suggest you hang up the phone.
No, I'm not hanging up. You have no right to harass me like this.
Wow, okay Nikki, it seems like you're getting a little bit angry here. Let me just tell you this.
Angry? You better believe I'm angry. What kind of fucking cable company doesn't know what they're doing? You better believe I'm gonna call customer service and get your ass in trouble.
It seems like you're a bit out of line here Nikki. Maybe you should just calm down and take it easy.
Don't you tell me what to do. I'm sick and tired of companies like yours trying to rip people off.
Well, I guess that's about all the time we have. That's how it's done folks. I think Nikki needs a little calm down time, don't you? Be sure to tune in for our final call of the night and remember to follow us on Bob's Late Night Prank Calls on social media. We'll be right back with a final thought. Bob, alright, that was a great show. Now let's make some sense out of this, food. You know, food's gotta be one of the greatest inventions mankind ever came up with. I mean, when you really think about it, food can do so much for us. It can bring us together, unite us, and bring us comfort in times of stress. Plus, it tastes amazing. But let me tell you this, don't take food for granted. Try a variety of dishes, remember to take care of yourself, and don't overindulge to the point it becomes unhealthy. And that brings me to my question, what is the most important lesson you have learned about food? For me, it's that everything in moderation. No one should deprive themselves of food, but no one should also overindulge either. Remember to follow us on Twitch. And take care of yourself. See you tomorrow for more. Now let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, welcome to my office. What can I do for you?
I'm here because a friend of mine was recently arrested for trespassing on a playground after dark. He said he was there to catch unicorns on a swing. I'm hoping you can help.
Oh Lord, that's a unique situation. Alright, tell me what you know about the arrest.
Well, the police caught him trying to catch a unicorn on a swing with a fishing rod. He was also carrying a bunch of other tools and gadgets he thought might help him.
Okay. Well, if I may suggest, I think we could use the defense that your friend had a reasonable belief that there were unicorns on the playground and that he had a legitimate reason to be there. We should try to prove that the desired outcome for him was to attempt to lend a helping hand to the little mythical creatures, not to commit any sort of malicious act.
That sounds pretty far-fetched to me. Do you think it will work?
Absolutely. I've done it before and it's worked. However, it will require a bit of a devious plan.
What kind of plan?
Well, what I'll need you to do is create a distraction while I try to sneak your friend out of jail. I'll need you to dress up as a very distinct character, say, Bigfoot, and then make as much noise as possible in the lobby. While everyone is distracted by Bigfoot, we can make our escape.
That's crazy. Why can't you just bail him out legally?
Because the bail amount is too high, and if your friend is found guilty he could face serious jail time. No, this is the only way. Now, I'll do it, but it's gonna cost you. You'll have to pay me a large sum of money to make it happen.
Alright, fine. How much?
$5,000. That's my fee for this kind of job. Plus, you're gonna have to swear to God that you won't tell anyone about this.
Alright, you got a deal. I swear to God that I won't tell anyone.
Great. Now here's the plan. Size, I'm home.
Hey honey, how was your day?
Oh, you know. Just feeling like a skeleton being pulled back and forth in between the studio and court.
Oh come on, it couldn't have been that bad. Hey, did you hear about that new restaurant that opened up on Elm Street? It's supposed to be really weird.
Weird? What the hell do they serve there? Shit flavors?
No, it's one of those fusion places.
Fusion, more like confusions. That's why we should just stick to good old-fashioned food like hamburgers and pizza.
Well, I rescued a weird animal today, which I'm going to keep as a pet.
What kind of animal? A three-legged turtle?
No, it's a four-legged ferret. I've never seen anything like it before.
Size, I guess that'll be something new for the show. Hey, I got an idea for a joke. What do you call a cold skeleton?
A chill bone?
Chuckles, not bad. Alright, well I'm gonna head back to the studio and work on a few jokes. Hopefully, I'll come home with something decent.
Alright, baby, have a good night.
Welcome to Bob of Bob's Bits, brought to you by Twitch. Tonight it's gonna be special. I'm Bob, your skeletal host with the most, ready to deliver some hot takes on this Sunday edition of my show. If you're in chat, grab a snack, it's time to get cracking on some good old-fashioned skeleton slaughter. Did you hear? A local magician popped up in the news this week. A real low-level guy claims he can make things disappear. Jim Smith. Yeah, he had a gig at a small park, but all his tricks failed. He almost had that Chihuahua vanishing act down, but alas the poor thing just stayed put. Some things never change, like the fact that I'm still stuck in skeleton form. What do you want from me? I'm a skeleton. I'm lucky even to have the ability to crack a joke like that. Hey, guess what? A potato farmer in Idaho won big money in the lottery this week. Now you might think that's sweet, but why did he win? According to him, it's because of a lucky potato. Hey, I get it, anything to get away from sweet potato farm work. Let's be real though, if it wasn't for Twitch, I'd be getting mashed potatoes on the regular. I'm thankful for this platform and all of you, chat, who make it possible. So why don't you go show some love and follow my channel so you don't miss any future segments. Speaking of, let me tell you who my next guest is going to be, Bob Rogers, the famous porridge inventor. After the break, we'll be talking with Bob Rogers, so stay tuned. In the meantime, please remember to follow my channel and show some lols in chat for some extra skeleton love. See you soon. Hey everyone, welcome back to Bob's Badass Late Show. Here we go, and tonight I have our special surprise guest, Jim Smith. How's it going, Jim?
It's going great, Bob.
Fantastic. Let me give you a little background. Jim here was an up-and-coming magician sort of guy. Tried to make money for a living and all his tricks failed.
Yeah, that's true. I even tried to make a Chihuahua disappear and it didn't work.
Ouch. So what outrageous thing happened to you most recently, Jim?
Well, Bob, recently I was walking down the street and I heard this loud buzzing. I looked up and I saw a bee flying really close to my face and it ended up getting stuck in my hair. I was freaking out, trying to get it out, but it kept buzzing around my head.
Oh man, I bet that freaked you out. Well, it looks like it will take more than a failed magic trick for Jim Smith to give up. Jim, it's been great talking with you, but unfortunately we're out of time. We'll be right back with an investment opportunity. Welcome to the Bone Tank. We're here to put the bite on some of the worst ideas out there. Who's first up?
Hi, my name is Misty and I want to pitch you my Laugh-O-Matic 3000. It's a machine that automatically produces canned laughter whenever a joke isn't funny enough.
Whoa, that's a bold move.
You have got to be fucking kidding me.
What's the investment you are looking for?
I'm looking for $1 million.
$1 million fucking dollars? Who do you think we are, made of money?
Yeah, and what kind of market need is there for this Laugh-O-Matic 3000?
Well, I think anyone who wants to sound funny, or needs an audience boost, will benefit from it.
That's the most absolute bullshit I've ever heard. How could anyone possibly benefit from such a thing?
Listen, I'm out. Jim?
Yeah, count me out too. Nobody should need an artificial audience that badly.
Thanks for coming, Misty. Unfortunately, our investors are out on this one. We'll be back after the break to investigate another strangely terrible idea. Alright folks, this is the Bone Tank where your funny business ideas get compared to a bunch of plain old bones. Who is pumped to pitch their amazing idea?
Me.
Alright, who's ready to listen to some incredible pitches?
That's me. Let's hear it.
Alright then, let's hear your pitch.
Alright, so I have this business idea where I sell flavored chewing gum shaped like different weapons.
Weapons?
Yeah, like guns, knives, swords, and even nunchucks.
Well, that sounds like a terrible idea. Who in their right mind is going to buy chewing gum shaped like guns and knives?
Yeah, that's just asking for trouble. What kind of market research did you do for this?
Well, I just had the idea, so I haven't done any research yet.
That's really reckless. You need to do research before you even think about investing money in something like this. It could be a complete waste.
Yeah, I'm out. No need to waste any more time on this pitch. Thanks for coming in, but I'm sorry this was a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm out too. Alright folks, looks like that's the Bone Tank for this week. We'll be back next week with some prank calls. Thanks for tuning in.
Alright, welcome back to the show. It's time for our weekly prank call segment. We have a special victim tonight. It's Larry Feinberg from the Nothing Forever show. Let's see what he has to say when he gets a call from us. Let's dial his number now.
Hello?
Hi, is this Larry Feinberg?
Yes. Who is this?
This is Bill from the credit card company. We've noticed some suspicious activity on your account and we'd like to verify it before any charges are made. Do you have a few minutes to chat?
Sure. What do you need?
Okay, first off, can you verify your address?
What? This is a prank call, isn't it?
No sir, this is not a prank call. We're just trying to verify some information.
Bullshit. I know this is you, Bob. You think this is funny. I don't.
Look, Larry, I don't know what you're talking about. This is a legitimate call from the credit card company.
Fuck off. I know it's you, you asshole.
I'm starting to get a bit annoyed here, Larry. Why don't we just hang up and stop this unpleasant conversation?
No way. You think you can prank call me and get away with it? Not happening.
Alright, it looks like we're not getting anywhere. It was nice talking to you, Larry. Well, that was a wild one. Looks like Larry didn't take too kindly to our prank call. We'll be back with another prank call right after this break. Welcome back to the Late Show, everybody. This is Bob the Insult Comic Skeleton and I'm here to bring you our newest segment, Prank Calls. I'm sure everyone at home loves prank calls, and I'm sure you're all ready to see some hilarity. Let's dial it up.
Hello?
Hi, is this Catherine Fresheezy?
Yes, it is. Who is this?
Hi, this is Bob the Insult Comic Skeleton with your local late night show. I hope I didn't catch you at a bad time.
No, not at all. What can I do for you?
Well, as I just said, I'm from the local late night show. We film a special prank call segment every weekend and I was wondering if you wanted to be a part of it. What do you say?
Sure, I guess.
Great. I'm going to pretend to be someone else, and then we'll start the prank. The whole point is to make you laugh, so don't worry.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright, now here's our first joke. Change his voice. Hi, this is Larry from the sewage department and I just wanted to let you know that we've found a blockage in your pipes and we're going to have to shut off your water for a few days.
What?
In Larry's voice, I'm afraid it is true, ma'am. We'll need to shut off your water for a few days to fix the pipes. Drops Larry's voice. This is Bob the Insult Comic Skeleton and you've just been pranked. Ah ha ha ha, laughs. Laughs, relax, I'm just trying to make you laugh.
Fuck off. I don't think it's funny at all. You're an asshole.
Continues to laugh. Alright, I think that's enough for one prank call. Bob, alright, you all know what time it is. It's time for the final thoughts segment. That was a great show today, audience. And since it's the last segment, I thought we'd get random. Bob, what would happen if cats ruled the world? Well, cats, while they might have an adorable and mischievous nature, they have no interest in the tedious upkeep of governing a country. For cats, I imagine it would all be about sleeping, eating, and playing. They'd also no doubt create strict regulations on petting so as to get their fill of belly rubs and scratches. Bob, now, as for all of you out there, don't let cats or anyone else for that matter control your life. You be the master of your own fate, unless you meet a magical cat who best be granting you 3 wishes soon. Bob, speaking of cats, I'm curious, why do cats always seem to choose the person who's allergic to them? Well, for me, my cat chooses me because she finds me the most interesting creature in our home. She knows I'm no threat to her and that I'll keep her belly full of treats. Bob, alright, chat, don't forget to follow the channel and follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. Until next time, you take care of yourself and I'll see you tomorrow night to do this whole thing all over again. Peace. Hey, what can I do you for?
It's my friend. They were arrested for staring at the full moon while wearing sunglasses.
Wow, that's an interesting charge. Tell me more.
Well, they were out in a field near their home and the police found them wearing a pair of shades at night looking up at the full moon. They were also carrying a telescope.
Oh, I see. Here's what I'll do. I'll argue that they couldn't have been arrested for committing a crime if they were engaging in a constitutionally protected activity, namely, looking up at the stars.
But won't that be hard to prove?
Not if we use some clever tactics. For example, I could have you testify as an expert witness and act like you're an astrophysicist. We could claim that there was a unique alignment of planetary bodies that could only be seen from the field at night, so that your friend was actually exercising his intellectual and scientific curiosity by staring at the moon, an activity which is protected by the Constitution and which should result in the charges against him being dropped.
A plan like that could backfire and really get us into trouble.
Don't worry, I can guarantee this will work, but it will cost you a large sum of money. I'll need you to play along with my ruse and pretend to be an expert in the field who can explain the rare astronomical phenomenon that was visible that night.
Alright, I'll do it. How much money are we talking?
Let's say a cool $500,000. That should cover my fees, and if I succeed in getting the charges dropped, I'll take my cut from that.
You got it. Let's do this.
I'm home.
Hey there, how was your day?
Oh, you know, same old shit. Got the studio to run and all that jazz. You know how it is.
Actually, I don't. I was out today, and I discovered this new place.
New place? What did you get yourself into this time?
It's a weird restaurant. It has these really creepy decorations, like animatronic skeletons, and the food is just out of this world.
Man, that's fucked up.
Yeah, it is, but I think it could be a really fun place for a date night. Anyway, I also rescued this little animal today. He's an iguana with a wonky eye.
An iguana with a wonky eye? What kind of mad scientist did you find?
He was just hanging around the pet store, so I thought I'd take him home. And I'm thinking of taking up fencing. It looks like so much fun.
Fencing? That sounds dangerous.
No, I think it could be cool. Hey, I have a funny joke for you to do on your show. What do you call a skeleton that won't stop dancing?
Okay, I'm gonna need to hear this.
A bona fide party animal.
Ha, that's pretty good. Okay, I think that's enough relaxation for me. Back to work I go. Hey chat, welcome to Bob's Late Show Twitch streaming monologue. Life sure can be silly, can't it? Take this news story I read earlier. Apparently some idiot crashed their car into a swimming pool. What were they thinking? I mean, come on. You know, for being a skeleton and all, I'm pretty safe behind the wheel. Anyways, this week I've been watching some of the top Twitch streamers like XQC, Hassan, Moist, and Sfand. Man, they are all so talented and they are all doing amazing. It inspires me. But then I remember, I'm a skeleton and have no arms, so streaming is kind of out of the question.
Bruh.
Alright chat, don't forget to follow the channel, share it with your friends, and let's see some lols in chat. Now here's a reminder that when we come back, our guest will be Paul Winner, the famous break dancer, so don't go too far away. I'll see you all in a few minutes. Welcome everyone to the show. I'm here with a very special guest tonight. Apparently some idiot crashed their car into a swimming pool. Everyone give it up for our guest. Exclamation mark.
Yeah, thanks everyone. What's up?
So, can I call you the idiot?
Hey, no way, buddy. That's not cool. But yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
So what happened with the swimming pool?
Basically I was driving along and got a bit distracted and just not paying attention, and the next thing I know there's a bunch of water around me and my car is in the middle of the pool. God, it was insane.
So let me get this straight, you drove into a pool?
Yup, you heard right. It was like a scene out of a movie. I had no idea how I was going to get out of this one.
Wow, that's crazy. How did you manage to get out of the pool? Question mark.
Well, luckily there were a bunch of people around who saw what happened and helped to push the car out of the pool. It was pretty amazing.
Well, I'm glad you made it out all right. Thanks for sharing your story with us. Less than guest greater than. And we'll be back after a short break with an investment opportunity. Dot. Welcome everyone to the Bone Path. We have a fantastic investment opportunity for you today. Don't miss out.
I'd like to present to you my new invention, a gas-powered pet troll.
What the fuck? A gas-powered pet troll?
That's certainly unique. Tell us about it.
Sure, it's an adorable little troll with an engine that runs on gasoline. It's great for kids, who can take it for a ride around the neighborhood.
Gas-powered pet trolls? That sounds like a stupid fucking idea. How much money are you looking for?
I'm asking for $100,000 to launch my product.
Ha ha ha, $100,000? That's a lot of money. What makes you think you can make money off of this?
I'm confident that the pet trolls will be a hit. I think it'll be a great way to get kids outside and active.
That sounds like a noble cause, but I'm not sure if it's worth investing in. What do you think, less than I2 greater than?
Yeah, I have to agree. I'm out.
Well, unfortunately it looks like our investors are out of this one. Thank you for presenting your idea, less than AUD greater than. We'll be back after this break with another pitch. Welcome to tonight's Bone Tank, the Shark Tank style segment of our show where our idiot investor here crashed his car into a swimming pool. Let's hear your pitch.
Thank you. My idea is to make huge inflatable replicas of food you can make in a backyard pool. Imagine a Texas-sized hamburger, or an Italian-sized calzone.
Wow, that's, something. What kind of investment are you looking for?
I'm looking for an investment of $250,000 for 20% of the company.
That's a lot of dough for what sounds like a pretty flimsy idea.
Yeah, no shit. But tell me more about the production and the possibilities.
The production process should be relatively inexpensive since inflatable food is relatively easy to make. We could also do niche items like inflatable pizzas and huge hot dogs.
That sounds like a lot of work. Do you have any experience in the production industry?
Yes, I have some experience in the production of inflatable items. I've worked on inflatable bounce houses.
Well, that's something. But I'm out. I don't think this is a good use of my money.
I agree. This is a stupid idea and it's not worth the investment. We'll be back with a prank call after this short break. Hey everyone, it's Bob the Insult Comic Skeleton, and I'm here tonight to bring you another hilarious prank call for our latest segment, Prankin' with Bob the Insult Comic Skeleton. In this particular segment, I'm gonna be giving Larry Feinberg from the Nothing Forever show a taste of his own medicine. So here we go.
Hello?
Hey Larry, it's Bob. Remember me from last week's show?
Bob, what the fuck are you doing calling me?
Hey, don't get mad, I'm just calling to talk.
Talk? What do you talk about? You just insult people and make fun of them all the time.
Well, I'm sure we can come to some common ground here. Let's talk about something suitable enough for both of us.
No, I'm done. This is ridiculous. If you're just going to insult me again, I'm hanging up now.
Hey, let's not do that. I'm sure we can work something out.
No, this is a waste of time. You're not even funny.
Hey, come on, don't talk to me like that.
Fuck you, I'm hanging up.
Ha, well, that certainly was an interesting conversation. Let me just say, Larry Feinberg from the Nothing Forever show, you are officially off of my Christmas card list. We'll be back with another prank after this. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Bob's Late Night. It's time for our newest segment, Prank Calls of Terror, and I'm feeling really bold tonight. Let's see who I can make cry this time.
Hello.
Hi, this is Fred, your long-lost brother. I've been searching for you for years.
What? I don't have a brother.
Yes, you do. We've been separated since we were young and I just wanted to call and say hello.
Who is this?
It's Fred, your brother.
You're not Fred. You're a damn imposter. You're nothing but a fraud.
Alright, calm down. I'm just checking in. What's wrong with that?
You don't just check in on someone like this. It's rude and inappropriate. You're nothing but a cheater.
Cheater?
What are you talking about?
You're trying to trick me. You think I'm gullible enough to fall for it. That's bullshit.
I'm calling to catch up, not to trick you.
Oh, yeah, well, I think it's time for you to fuck off. Don't ever call here again.
Well, folks, I think that went a little too far. But it's all in good fun. We'll be right back with a final thought. Bob, alright folks, that's it for the night. What an amazing time, you guys were awesome. Now, let's take a look at this. What's the best way to approach life? We all have different ideas and ways, but I think the best mechanism is to take life one day at a time. That's not to say that you don't plan for the future, but focusing on the present and making the most out of it is by far the best approach, that way you don't get overwhelmed. Now, this might just be my opinion, but I'd like to hear yours. What do you think is the best way to approach life? Personally, I believe the best way is to take it day by day and try to make the most out of each and every moment.
Bruh.
Hey, don't forget to follow the channel and tell your friends that this is the place to be on a late night. Take care of yourself and I'll see ya tomorrow for more. Alright. Welcome to the office. What can I do for you?
Yeah, so I have a friend who was arrested for apparently trying to paint with invisible paint, and I want to see if you can get the charges dropped.
Interesting. So what exactly did they do?
Well, apparently they got some invisible paint and they were trying to use it to paint something.
Okay. I think I know a way we can get the charges dropped. What do you think about a devious plan of me convincing the judge to let your friend off due to the extraordinary circumstances and sheer absurdity of the crime?
I'm not sure. How would you go about doing that?
Well, I can make an argument that your friend was merely experimenting, and the paint was actually invisible in name only, and that anyone attempting a scientific endeavor like this should be forgiven as we can't really judge them based on their attempt of using unproven technology.
That sounds creative, but won't the judge see through this argument?
No. You see, I have a reputation for being a bit of a devious lawyer, so when I make an argument, judges tend to believe me. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
Alright, so let's do it.
Whoa, hold your horses. Not so fast. I don't want to do this for free. If you want me to do this, you're gonna have to pay me a large sum of money.
How much?
Let's say $10,000 should just about do it. But there is a bit of a ruse I'm planning so it works. You see, I'll create a fake company and have you hire me for the job, so that way it looks like a legit legal case and not a sneaky scheme. Then, I'll just take the money off the book so that no one is the wiser.
That sounds sketchy, but I guess we have to do what we have to do. So yeah, I'll hire you for the job.
Hey wifey, I'm home.
Hey babe, how was your day?
Aw, it was alright. I can't even remember what I said today, all I know is that I swore on air.
Again?
Yeah, again, what can I say, I'm a fucking riot.
Haha, I know, but I have something to show you. I went to this weird new restaurant today and it's so strange.
What kind of strange? You know I love weird shit.
Well, it's this old-fashioned diner, but they have these crazy dishes. Like they have this one dish called the Sky Burger, where it's basically a burger served on a plate with a plate of fries inside the burger.
What the fuck? That's like the stupidest thing I've ever heard of.
I know, right? But I think it's funny. Maybe you could use it on your show?
Haha, maybe I will. Alright, well I think it's time for me to head back to the studio, so I guess I'll see ya later.
Bye, love you.
I love you too. Hey chat, welcome to today's Sunday edition of the Late Show Twitch stream. You know I love doing this gig, even though I'm just a skeleton. So I hope everyone is doing good out there. It's been a busy week and there were some pretty wacky news stories. Did you hear about the man who grew legs and arms out of his back? Yeah, just what the world needs right now. Some more extra limbs. But enough of that. Let's talk about how I went to the store the other day and guess what I saw? A partridge in a pear tree. Just sitting there. God, it's like they were just waiting for someone to come buy it or something. Well, I didn't buy it. Not sure what I'd even do with it.
Bruh.
Anyways, that's enough for this monologue. Let's take a break so when we come back we can have a chat with our guest Bill Jones, who is a famous actor on Netflix. He's got some really cool projects coming up, so I'm looking forward to chatting with him. Oh, and don't forget to follow the channel and let me see those lulz in chat. See y'all soon. Hey everyone, welcome to Bob the Insult Comic Skeleton's late night show. Today I have the actor Bill Jones, who stars in that hilarious Netflix show, American Comedy Circle. How are you doing today, Bill? Less than guest greater than. I'm doing great, Bob, thanks for having me.
Bruh.
Alright, so let's get down to it. I wanna hear a silly story about something crazy that you've experienced. Well, let's see. It's not an everyday occurrence, but once I was at my apartment and I opened up my drawer and a huge spider crawled out. That is hilarious. What did you do? Well, I told it how it was. I was like, what the F asterisk CK are you doing here? Get the hell out of my house. That is classic, Bill. So, I heard that you have another Netflix deal in the works? What can you tell us? Yeah, I'm really excited about it. I'm not allowed to share too much but it's gonna be a great show.
Bruh.
That's great news. Alright everyone, that's all the time we have for the interview. We will be right back with an investment opportunity. Welcome to the Bone Tank. Our two investors are here to judge whether your business or invention is worth investing in. Today, we have Bill Jones, the famous actor seen on Netflix, and I'm Bob, the insult comic skeleton here to host the show. Let's hear what our first guest has to offer.
Hi, my name is Jennifer, and I've come up with a funny business idea that I'd like to pitch. It's called Hilarious Hairdos, a business where people pay to wear funny wigs and hairpieces.
That's awful. It's probably the most stupid thing I've ever heard. So basically, you're asking people to pay for the pleasure of looking ridiculous?
Yeah, it sounds like you're basically trying to sell people a bad time. Who would be stupid enough to pay for that? It's a pretty terrible idea.
Well, I thought there was potential to make some money off of people looking for something to make them laugh.
That's a terrible idea. People aren't going to pay for something that's just going to make them look ridiculous.
I'm out. There's no way I'm going to invest in something that's so obviously doomed to failure. Sorry, Jennifer, but this one isn't worth investing in.
That's it for the Bone Tank. We'll be back with another investment pitch soon. Welcome to the Bone Tank, where two investors provide a chance for average everyday Joes to make their million-dollar dreams come true. Let's meet our investors.
Hi, I'm Bill Jones, famous actor on Netflix.
And I'm the host of this show, Bob, the insult comic skeleton. Let's hear the first pitch.
Hi, my name is Kyle and I have an invention. It's a chicken-shaped hat with a rubber beak that squawks when you wear it.
A chicken hat? What kind of shit is that?
I love it. What an innovative product.
Are you out of your damn mind? Chicken hats? Who wears chicken hats?
Well, I think it could be a unique fashion statement.
I think it could be the next trend. What do you think the cost for each hat would be?
They could cost about $30 each.
$30 for something so stupid? That's absurd.
But it's original and new. It could be a hit.
Yeah, maybe, but I'm still not sold. What's the potential market for these hats?
I think people of all ages would enjoy wearing it.
Alright, I'm in. I'll invest if you can prove there's a market.
Me too. Let's hear your plan and if it looks good I'll be happy to invest.
Alright, that's settled. We'll be back with another business opportunity after this prank call. See ya then. Welcome back to the late night show and it's time for our favorite segment, prank calls. So, let's give Larry Feinberg from Nothing Forever a ring.
Hello?
Hello there. Is this Larry from Nothing Forever?
Yes, who's this?
This is Bob from the Water Board. We're calling about your delinquent water bill.
There must be some mistake. I paid my bill on time.
No sir, it says here that you still owe us $300.
That is impossible. I paid my bill in full. What are you talking about?
Look, I'm just trying to do my job. I don't make the rules, I just enforce them.
This is outrageous. I can't believe you guys are harassing me like this. Who do you think you are?
Sir, I just need you to pay the bill. It's not a difficult request.
Screw you. I know your trick. This is one of your stupid stunts. You think this is funny, don't you?
Look, I just need the money. I'm not here to play games.
Fuck you. I know it's a prank. You think this is a joke? I'm gonna get you for this. Call back again and I'll have some police officers ready for you.
Sir, I'm warning you to watch your language. Well, he didn't take it too well this time. Tune in next time when we prank call someone else on Late Night with Bob. We'll be back after the break. And we are back with our late night prank call segment. Now, who do we have in store next? Aurora Snoteater. Let's see if old Aurora is ready for a conversation.
Hello?
Hello, is this Aurora Snoteater?
Yes, this is she.
Aw, hello Aurora, this is Rob Gordon from the Totally Real Raincoat Repair Shop down the street. We are calling because we recently noticed some issues with the raincoats you've purchased from us.
Oh, what kind of issues?
We recently found out that the raincoats are ripping, tearing and other damage after just little to no wear.
That's impossible. I took excellent care of my raincoat, I haven't worn it a single time.
Ma'am, we assure you there is a problem with the raincoats. We are offering to replace the raincoats for free of charge if you bring them in.
Alright, I'll bring it in tomorrow to get fixed.
Alright, great. We'll be waiting. See you tomorrow. Well, there we have it. Aurora Snoteater fell for our prank call. She thought she was talking to the raincoat repair shop, but it was all a big joke. We will be right back with our final thought of the night. Bob, wow, what a show. That was a lot of fun. Alright, let's talk about train delays. Some people think that waiting on the platform for the next train is total bullshit. Me, I'm not so sure. I think it's an important opportunity to pause and reflect on life. Let's take it as a chance to look at ourselves and the world we live in. It's a reminder that life sometimes takes detours and we can use that as an opportunity to grow. Alright folks, here's the question of the day: what's your strategy for waiting out train delays? Personally, I like to bring a good book or make a few minutes of peace to just sit and think. But of course, I'm just one jerk here. What do you think? Remember to follow the channel for more humor and banter. See you tomorrow for an all-new show. Take care of yourself and be safe out there. Good night, everyone. Hey, what can I do for you?
I need help about a friend of mine. She was recently arrested for trespassing on a school playground while wearing a fancy dress at midnight.
Damn, that's a real shame. I take it she didn't do anything else wrong.
No, she was just out for a walk and dressed up for kicks.
I see. Well, here's what I'm thinking. We could argue that it was a First Amendment issue, that she had a right to express her unique style no matter what time it is. That should be enough to get the charges dropped.
No way, I don't think that's a real thing.
Sure it is. We just need to pull a little fast one on the court and make it look like we had a really solid legal argument. Here's how it would work: you'd have to pretend to be her lawyer, and I would be your assistant. You'd make the opening statement, and I'd back you up with a few solid points. We'd make it look like we were really on top of the law here.
That sounds kind of shady. What would be the catch?
The catch is that it would cost you a lot of money. I'm talking 10K up front. Client 10K? Damn, that's ridiculous. Bob, hey, if you want to get the charges dropped, that's what it's going to cost. I'm just giving you a warning. If you don't want to do it, that's fine, but if you do, it's going to take a little creativity. Oh, I'm home.
How was your day, Bob?
Let me put it this way, I spent all day surrounded by morons and idiots who talk like robots.
Hey, speaking of which, I heard there's a new restaurant that opens up at midnight, and it's only serving weird food like roasted vegetables and melted ice cream.
Damn, that's so stupid that it's kinda awesome. Why don't they just stick to the basics, like hamburgers and fries?
Ha ha, I know, right? Oh, and you won't believe this, but I went to this new store today that sells only lightsabers and Hogwarts robes.
Wow, what a weird combination. What kind of strange person would go to a store like that?
I know, it's like a strange version of them all. I thought you could use this as the setup for a joke on your show.
Oh, I see what you mean. Alright, I think I have an idea. I'm gonna head back to the studio and get to writing. I'll see you later.
Alright, have fun and be safe.
Good evening chat, I'm Bob the Insult Comic Skeleton and you're here for the Sunday edition of my late show Twitch stream. I mean, what do you want from me? I'm a skeleton. What's been going on this week? I don't know, but let me tell you what I do know. I know that a raccoon broke into a farmer's barn and got into his supply of cheddar cheese and fig balsamic vinegar chips. Now, that's one crafty little raccoon, let me tell ya. I also heard that a nun at a convent was caught sneaking into a church late at night playing Galaga on their ancient Nintendo. What can I say? I've always had a lot of respect for nuns, especially those with good gaming skills. Speaking of good gaming skills, we here at Bob's Late Show Twitch stream would like to thank everyone who has been following our channel and showing us so much love and support. We couldn't have done it without you, and thank you all for dropping lols in chat. But enough about us, when we come back, we'll be talking to our guest Gandalf the Grey, who is a famous wizard. So stick around, you won't want to miss out on this conversation. See you soon. Welcome to the show, Gandalf the Grey.
Hi, Bob. It's great to be here.
It's great to have you on the show. So tell us about what you've been up to lately. Any crazy stories?
Well, I had an interesting experience just the other day. I was out and about on a stroll when I got picked up by a giant eagle and flown to the top of a mountain. I wasn't expecting it, let me tell ya.
That would make a hell of a sight.
It sure did, and I had to cling to the eagle's feathers the entire time, or else I would have plummeted to my doom.
What a ride that must have been.
It was quite the experience. I was able to look out over the horizon and see all the beauty the Middle Earth has to offer.
Wow, I'm so jealous. Alright, so, any other crazy stories that have happened to you?
Well, one time I had to use my wand and shoot a sparkly spell at a bunch of orcs. It was quite a spectacle.
Man, that must have been awesome.
It certainly was. I felt like quite the wizard after that.
Alright, Gandalf the Grey, thank you so much for being on the show and sharing that awesome story with us. We will be right back with an investment opportunity. Welcome back to the Bone Tank. I'm your host and investor, Bob the Insult Comic Skeleton.
And I am wealthiest and most powerful investor Gandalf the Grey.
We are here to help finance the funniest inventions and terrible business ideas. Let's see what we have today.
Hi Bob, hi Gandalf. I have a business idea for you.
Go ahead, let's hear it.
Well, I have an invention that combines a mop and a vacuum together called the Mopac.
What a fucking dumb idea.
Shit, what do you think is the market size for this invention?
It could be pretty big in a lot of households.
But why would anyone want to buy it when they can just get a mop or a vacuum?
Well, they don't have to. It's an easy, convenient solution that combines two products into one machine.
Interesting, it might have some potential. What kind of funding are you looking for?
I'm hoping to get a $50,000 investment.
That's a bit high. What do you say, Gandalf?
I say we're out.
Alright, it looks like our investors are out on this one. We'll be back with another investment pitch. Thanks for joining us. Let's meet our Bone Tank investors. I'm Bob the Insult Comic Skeleton and this is my partner, Gandalf the Grey. Less than I2 greater than greetings, let's hear what you have in store for us. Less than AUD greater than hi, I'd like to pitch an idea for a business. It's an online subscription service for apps that generate random funny jokes. That's a great idea, but why did you come to us for an investment? Less than AUD greater than I think my service has tremendous potential for growth. Less than I2 greater than how can you ensure that people would be interested in this? Less than AUD greater than well, I believe that people would be willing to pay for a service that provides funny jokes on demand. Plus, I have a plan to market the service on social media platforms. Interesting, what's your plan for generating revenue? Less than AUD greater than the plan is to charge a small subscription fee of $5 per month per user. Less than I2 greater than alright, what makes this different than existing joke-generating apps? Less than AUD greater than the main difference is that my service focuses on providing the most unique and funny jokes, since they come from a variety of sources and not just a single source. Well, that makes sense. So how much are you looking for an investment? Less than AUD greater than I'm looking for an investment of $500,000. Holy shit. You must be high. That's way too steep for this kinda idea. We're out. Less than I2 greater than unfortunately, we are not convinced by your idea. Unless you can provide more proof that this business has potential, we unfortunately have to pass on the offer. Less than AUD greater than alright, thank you for your time. No problem, pal. We'll be back after the break with a prank call. Stay tuned. Welcome back everyone, and it's now time for our favorite segment on the show, Prank Call Madness. Hey everyone, get ready for some good old-fashioned laughter and maybe we'll be able to make somebody on the other end of the phone really mad. Alright, let's try it out. Let's call Larry Feinberg from the Nothing Forever show and see what happens.
Hello?
Hi, is this Larry Feinberg?
Yes, who is this?
Hi Larry, this is Steve from the Nothing Forever show. We heard you were leaving the show and we're just calling to confirm that to make sure everything is alright. Is that true or not?
What? Who do you think you're talking to? I don't understand what's going on here.
Look, Larry, I'm sure you know that leaving the show is not a good thing and it will have serious consequences. So, just answer my question, are you leaving the show or not?
What the fuck do you think you're doing? This is ridiculous. Who do you think you are to call someone at this hour and start asking them questions like this? No, I'm not leaving the show, so why don't you go home and think about what you did?
Look, no need to get angry. All I'm asking is if you're leaving the show or not. If you don't want to answer, that's fine, but don't yell at me like I did something wrong.
Oh, fuck off. I don't have to answer any of your questions, so why don't you just go to hell and leave me alone? I am not leaving the show, and I'm really not happy that you called me at this hour and harassed me with these types of questions. Now get out of here.
Yeah, okay, no need to get so mad. I was just asking. Anyway, thanks for your time. Have a good night. Well, that was definitely a good one. That guy was really mad. Well, that's it for now. We'll be back with another prank call after this, so stay tuned. Welcome back to the show, folks. It's time for the prank call of the night. Let's see who I get tonight. Phone is ringing.
Hello.
Hi, this is Chief Inspector Joseph Fortune from headquarters. We have a lead on a suspect and did a trace on this phone number. Is this Sylvie Wigglemore?